Hey YouTubers, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. So today's video is about ladies going to the bathroom outside. It can be such a challenge. Um, so just to pee outside and to stay properly hydrated, you're going to be urinating like once an hour at least. And for those of you that backpack and hike and that stay very well hydrated like myself, it can be a challenge to urinate when you're hiking out in the woods. You have to basically bare your bottom to the world and find a spot where you can, my wife and I call it pop a squat. And I mean, it is what it is. It's a reality. If you recreate outside, this is something that we have to, deal with. And it's a topic of today's YouTube video. So I have tried many of the different things they have out on the market to help women urinate in the woods discreetly, right? So it's like, I think they got like the shiwi and the freshette, and there's all these, different names, and I don't suggest any of them because they just didn't work for me. The design was not friendly enough to get the job done, I guess, is the best way to put it. So the newest thing that's come out in the last year or two that I recommend highly, and you can get it on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description of this video. It's called the P-Style. This thing is fantastic. Hydrate, ladies, because this is the solution. It's amazing. It's basically like just a little funnel, and it's rigid. It's not like silicone or flexible, so that you're going to basically urinate on yourself, right? It's not going to happen. This you can use standing up, and it works. It takes a little getting used to, but it works. I know this is TMI for a lot of you, but when you're hiking and you're backpacking, to take your pack on and off, and it just makes you not want to be hydrated, and then that just will give you a whole nother set of problems on the trail. So I don't recommend it. This is the way to go. You can stay fully clothed. It's called the P-Style. But mainly today's video was about like the hygiene kit, right? Like what do I carry? What do I carry so that I can go to the bathroom in the woods? Not only so that I can do that, but so that I can do that responsibly and leave no trace, and basically do it in a way that's discreet, because I am a modest person and I don't want to be, I got a campfire going and the smoke is like, the wind just changed and it's blowing in my face. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, back to the video. So I'll put this in the description. I bought a new one because I wanted to be able to like review it proper and show you, what it looks like and stuff like that. So it just comes like this. That's awesome. This thing rocks. Okay? I encourage you to check it out. Then I have a little DCF bag that I put this in, along with, I carry a very lightweight little spear shovel. They have all kinds of different little shovels on the market, but this one it's rugged, it's stout. You could actually put a stick here and bind it like with some rope on two sides, and you can really dig with this thing, or duct tape. I mean, I always got a little roll of duct tape with me. Duct tape this thing to a stick, and you got a pretty good spear. Or I use it, you can dig out a fire pit with this thing if you had to, but I use it mainly for when I have to go number 2. Smoke. Alright, so we're going to move this because I can't see. Alright, so now back to it. I also carry a little bit of TP, okay? And I like to get the kind that has the no core. Alright, I don't know why. I just do. Then I also have an extra baggie, this baggie right here, so if you needed to, you could use it for water collection, or you could use this to start a fire. You can use it as a napkin, many different things that you can use this for. It's always nice to have a little TP. So the P style, the TP, and the shovel. That's what I use for my toilet kit in the woods all the time. Backpack, day hike, trekking in the woods, hunting, fishing, whatever I'm doing. I got my TP, my trowel, and my P style. I put that in a, like I said, a DCF bag, and I carry that with me. Now, when we're going to talk about it for a second. When you urinate, the goal is to always leave no trace. But obviously, you can't always leave no trace when we're talking about going to the bathroom. The toilet paper you should pack out. I know to a lot of you that seems disgusting, but you should pack your toilet paper out. So that's why, like, sphagnum moss is such a great resource, because you don't have to pack it out. You can just leave it be. So let's get down to it, okay? When you have to urinate, you can just do so off into the woods. But if you have to, go number 2, you need to dig a hole. I suggest, like, you dig, like, a hole. You find a spot in which you feel comfortable. Because in this case, you would have to bare your bottom. But you're just digging a very small cat hole. And this thing gets through roots, which there's a lot of those, like, trowels on the market. There's a really popular one, but if you hit a root, it bends, and this thing is money. But you're gonna dig your, like you can see the roots here. It's not easy to dig a hole always. Alright, so you do the best you can to dig that hole. Go ahead. You're gonna squat, just basically do your business over the hole. And you're gonna try to find, if you don't have any TP, you can use sphagnum moss in its place. And basically there's sphagnum moss all over the place. So if you're ever in a bad way, you can, definitely find some. Let's see here. Go for a little walk. Look for some sphagnum moss. It's like all over the place here. So you can see, I don't know if you can see or not, but there's sphagnum moss right there. There's some right here on this bottom of that tree right there. Okay, so if you're just going to use this for TP, you would just pull it off like that. Okay, we'll go back over to our cat hole. It's basically what it's called. Alright. And so we got the cat hole here. So you just basically do your business, cat hole, and use your sphagnum moss as a wipe. You just want to make sure there's no, sticks or anything like that. Make sure it's nice and clean, as I'll show you right here. It's not dirty or anything. Like, some people would be like, oh my god, you're gonna wipe your bottom with sphagnum moss, because you'd think it was dirty, and it's not. It's very clean. I know the backside looks dirty, but it isn't. It's a mosquito. I'll show you one more time. This is the piece I just got. So if you're gonna, and it doesn't break apart, right, or anything like that. So then when you're done, you basically cover your hole back up with the plug that you took out. Okay. And then I just would take the moss and put it right back right back down with nature. That way you don't have to worry about carrying out your toilet paper. And then one thing that I do, and it's just something that I do, is when I'm done, I basically will take like two sticks like that and create an X. I don't know if you can see that, but basically create that X so that it like, you know, it just is like more of a warning for others, because typically like you find a good spot and maybe somebody else will think it's a good spot too. So it's just courtesy. Especially some of the mountains are, you know, where I hike, it's becoming more and more congested. There's more and more people recreating and getting up into the mountains. So I think it's more important now than ever with the congestion for people to know, you know, it happens. We all go to the bathroom. So it's a topic that I think should be spoke about, and for us that know the right thing to do and what to do, we should share so that others can hopefully follow in our footsteps. And you know, if you have any tips or tricks that you find, you know, you share with everyone so that we do the right thing by nature and keep it clean and leave no trace, so that it will be there for decades and generations to come, basically, right? That's the goal. So so yeah, I recommend the pea style, and recommend a really, you know, always carrying with you like a really lightweight trowel, and then some TP, because all these things outside the pea style are multi-use tools that you could use in camp or on the trail. So I hope you enjoyed my video today. I hope that you found it helpful. And if you have any questions, I was trying to keep it very dignified and to the point. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And I hope that you get outside. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. And that's it. I'm looking for some recommendations though. So if you have any recommendations on some topics that you would like to see a video on, please shoot me a message and or leave me a comment. Well, thank you again. Have a great day. And most important of all, get outside. All right. Bye, guys.